Alright, we're back. So, witness's account.
Yeah. I can go over. We don't need this bullshit. Yeah, nothing of importance here. Hit the court record button. Present. How do you forget this? Check on the white envelope for me, please. Yeah, there we go. Alright, go to the... No. Go to the part where he says, 1.
Wait, so back one or forward one?
No, forward. 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 Next. There we go. Now present the white part. The white letter. Oh, shit.
Well, say your line.
Oh, witness statement is clearly at fault, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, but I see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright.
It was... Oh, I must be on the wrong track. It was right statement, wrong evidence, my bad. Present. The manila envelope. Time of death, 4 p.m. There we go. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain the 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. My witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawlet, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Well, gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Mr. Wright! Way to put him on the spot! That's all you have to do! Point out contradictions! Lies always beget more lies! See through one, and their whole story falls apart! Whole story falls apart. That's what I said. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Witness testimony, the time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right! You know what to do!
I've got this one. Next.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's the one where he says it was coming from a VCR.
Okay.
Or a tape. Next. Right there. So now it's the white envelope. Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or a video.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawwit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait! I remember now! Mr. Sawwit, the court will prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. I mean, there must have been a shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawwit.
Barry Mellon!
Let's hear your testimony once more, please. You better fucking get it right. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to kill the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. Well, I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
I got you this time, you rat bastard.
Hearing the time.
Alright, next. Next. Press that statement for me, please. The murder weapon?
Yeah, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of a testimony or something?
So why don't you rock back and forth faster, you little bastard? Go back one. And then hit him with the thinker. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was a statue. How is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You said your objections and your weapon just... What do you think you are?
I'm Phoenix Wright, bitch.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I cement it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was the table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in this witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction!
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it! I prove I went in there!
I'll do better than that. I'll prove you were the one who killed her. you struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard?
Order! Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. As you can see in the opening cutscene, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time!
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture!
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! It's got a huge mole on it!
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard. No, I mean, I saw it. Yeah! Shut up! I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him the death. Order! Order in the court, I say! Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright!
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think through it carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sot heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock.
You got it, Mr. Wright. Let me take a drink of water. Cause my throat hurts really fucking bad.
Let's sound the clock now, in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That clearly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now?
It's 11:25. Heck!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy what Mr. Sot heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sot...
Sorry, the face threw me off.
Try to talk your way out of this one.
You forget one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about?
Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I gonna prove that?